How's the royal family? I pray that everyone is doing well. Well, my royal family, as you can see, this is a popcorn video. It's a bit long, and I choose to make it long. Now, my royal family, this white woman that you see here, she wants everybody to know that she is an international lawyer, and she feels that she can abuse people. So when I did my research, my royal family found out that her name is Simone Burns. And based on what I see here, she's going to spend the next 6 months in jail after drunken racist rant on Air India flight. Oh, she was quite rude. Oh, yes, she was. She was quite rude. And as we go on this journey, y'all gonna discover that, she got some issues. So everything's gonna speak for itself. So we're gonna start over here real quick first.
An international human rights lawyer who launched a shocking tirade on a plane where she spat at a flight attendant has pleaded guilty to being drunk on an aircraft and assault. Simone Burns, known as Simone O'Brien, was arrested in November 2018 after she abused Air India staff on a flight from Mumbai to London. The business-class passenger demanded to speak to the pilot after cabin crew denied her another bottle of wine due to her level of intoxication. She was initially served 3 bottles of wine, but declared "I'm a F international lawyer" when she was denied more on Air India flight AI 131 from Mumbai on November 11, 2018. She also called staff Indian money-grabbing C and smoked a cigarette in the toilets during the tirade, which left other passengers shocked. Burns, who lives in Hove, pleaded guilty to being drunk on an aircraft and assault by beating at Uxbridge Magistrates Court today. The lawyer, who is Irish, will be sentenced at Isleworth Crown Court on April 4 after magistrates said the offence was too serious for them to deal with. Chairing the bench, Robert Della Sola told Burns, "You clearly put the safety of the aircraft in jeopardy by smoking. While you were disruptive to other passengers who must have found the whole experience quite shocking." The disruption was clearly over a long period of time. The level of racist abuse was prolonged and unwarranted. There's no excuse for that. The spitting in the face must have been one of the most awful things that can happen to anybody, given the transmission of diseases. Burns appeared in court with a plaster across her nose and wearing a green cardigan and black trousers with heeled boots. Prosecuting Lauren Smith said the 9-hour flight took off at 4:10 a.m. as Burns sat in business class with 17 other passengers. She was given 3 bottles of wine with breakfast immediately after takeoff, but began to complain when she was refused more. Miss Smith said. She got up from her seat and began swearing and shouting. She was shouting that she was a F international lawyer and telling them to F off. She also shouted, "You F arses, you F Indian money grabbing C." Burns then went into the toilet to try to light a cigarette before she was given a verbal warning 3 hours into the flight, the court heard. Miss Smith said her behavior continued. She was then given a written warning by the captain. This also made no difference to Miss Burns' behavior. Burns then ranted, "F Air India is useless, I will say what I want." Flight staff then discovered evidence she had been smoking in the toilet, and there was a smell of cigarettes coming from within. Her tirade continued further into the flight as she got up from her seat and marched to the area where alcohol was being served to again demand more, the court heard. She shouted, "I have done so much for you F Indians and F Pakistanis, you should be grateful to me." A cabin supervisor, Daster Pervin, tried to intervene, but she was also told to F off, shown the middle finger and assaulted, Miss Smith said. She added, "Miss Burns was right in her face, and she felt scared, and when she refused to give Miss Burns more alcohol, Miss Burns spat in her face." Burns also grabbed her by her right upper arm and squeezed it before going on to abuse other crew members and passengers. After touchdown, she was arrested in London by officers from the Metropolitan Police. After landing at Heathrow, she was arrested on suspicion of racially aggravated public order, common assault and drunk and disorderly, and taken to a West London police station.
All right, my royal family. So that video, I like that video because it was very, very clear. And now I have 2 juicy bonus videos because it was really, really hard to find a true depiction of how she was getting down because they was too busy cutting her words. Oh yes, I always, for the royal family, dig real deep. All right? And I'm going to close it out real sweet, but we're going to hear how Burns was really getting down.
Arriving, fucking, where are we arriving again? Where are we arriving again?
Hey.
Heathrow. Otherwise, they'll be all over fucking you lot, yeah? Human rights lawyers, fucking Palestinian people, and the rest of it. You all sit with your fucking asses and looking at you haven't got the fucking balls to speak up to the justice, have you? You've got the balls to speak to me at least. The rest you got. Listen, like the budget, no, doesn't affect us. We can sit in fucking business class. She'll take it for the rest is. And you're fucking threatening the police? Are you fucking joking me? I'm a fucking barrister, a human rights lawyer, and an international criminal lawyer for the fucking Palestinian people. You think I'm scared? You threaten me with bollocks? Well, you'll be standing your fucking heads. Also, Irish Republican Army, you'll be fucking shot. You guys say, fuck off. Give me all you had to do was give me a fucking drink. Couldn't do that, no, couldn't fucking do that, could you? If you say police are going to touch me at Heathrow Airport, you've got another fucking thing coming, yeah? Got it? Everyone got it? Everyone in the fucking picture? Anyone anyone developed any balls recently?
Once again,
Keep your fucking heads down. I'll do it all myself for you all, shall I? Fucking shall I? Yeah? The Rohingya, the fucking Quechua, the fucking... Shall I do it for all the indigenous people and all the peoples of the world by myself? And you can't even go, yeah, you can't even go yet. Because you're sitting in fucking business class, is that correct? You're pathetic. What are pathetic? Don't think I fucking can't prove everything I say for you. Fuck you can.
All right, we're going to go on to the next video.
And you treat business class passengers like that, who are international criminal lawyers for the Palestinian people. You're actually working for yours. Oh, you're the captain, aren't you? You're the captain. I'm working for all your people. The fucking Rohingya, the fucking Quechua, the fucking people of all nations. For you, international criminal lawyer. Don't get any money for it, by the way, but you can't give me a fucking glass of wine. Is that correct? So Air India, and also, leader of the fucking boycott movement. So if I say boycott fucking Air India, done. If I say boycott Jet Airways, done. Yeah, do you understand me? Do you understand me? Yes, sir. You can't give me a wee bottle of wine. What's the price you pay for that? What's your fucking name again, stupid cow? Fucking simpering stupid cow. Who pisses up people's bums because they've got fucking money. I think you should think the people in the fucking economy better. Is this the report you write about me, is it? Fuck off. I'm a fucking international criminal lawyer and a barrister.
Calm down, no touching.
You will be pissed on in court. But don't even think about it. Don't even you'll fucking treat you. Do they not have the right fucking clothes on? Be a fucking rich Indian fucking money grabbing bastard. Is that right? Is that fucking right? Is that a report about me now? Not fucking right, a report about you. It'll turn you inside fucking out. You fucking stupid cunt. Give me a bottle of wine and game over. Otherwise, we arrive in fucking, where are we arriving again? Where are we arriving again? Heathrow. Otherwise, they'll be all over fucking you lot, yeah? You guys are fucking Palestinian people and the rest of it. You get your fucking asses and looking at young little fucking balls to speak up to the justice of it. You've got the balls to speak to me at least. The rest of you guys, like a bunch of no, doesn't affect us. We can sit in fucking business class.
All right, my royal family. So let's go back here. So she spit on these people, you know, and that's as far as I'm concerned, toxic waste. And as far as I'm concerned, she only got 6 months, and 6 months is not enough for what she did. As far as I'm concerned, her ass should have spent 5 years in jail for how she got down. And this should teach those other people how they really feel about them. Yeah, her nose is real fucked up. I don't know what happened, but you see, when you evil like that, shit like that happen. That's her with her nose all fucked up and stuff. So anyhow, there was a message that I've been giving the royal family since last summer, and y'all know that message, but some people are new to the true royal family. The Creator told me that the white woman would be the first to get his wrath, and that would not exclude the white man for upholding her shit. And we are seeing on an international level how she is really performing. Oh, and they're getting tired of her. Yeah, you know, she got a little slap on the wrist, but it's going to get stronger. And I've been paying real close attention to this because even on Lisa Cabrera's channel, the highest percentage of a woman race-wise in jail here in the States is the enemy. Yes, it's her. Yes, it is. And I did some research on that, and 9 times out of 10, they folks can bail them out. They tired of her because she has no value, again, in the community. She can't produce overall. So this going to happen on an international level. So even them attempting to put them in jail and giving them some type of time, letting them know how they really feel about them. But the other message is she's saying that I represent y'all people. You know, I defend you. And she really spoke core how she felt about them, because when you drinking that ignorant oil or that truth serum, oh yeah, don't things come out. And you know what was so ironic, my royal family? As she ranting and raving and doing what she doing on the airplane, you notice how calm everyone is? Then can you imagine if that was a sister? They would have had her hog-tied by the time they landed that airplane. They always give them that latitude. But not for long, my royal family. I have already put that in the universe, and we've been seeing this on a daily basis. So it's beautiful when you get to see it international, because she gonna do them 6 months in jail. Oh yes, Lord, she gonna do them 6 months, you know. And to them, 6 months is a lifetime. Me personally, if I was the judge, I would have gave her 5 years. She's sitting up there spitting on people. You know, you don't know how to control yourself, and because you are, you know, running your fucking mouth with your fucked up ass nose, telling people, you know, what type of lawyer you is, that because of your unquote profession. Me personally, I feel like, oh, there's that fucked up nose. Me personally, I feel like you should go to jail because I hold you to a higher standard. You know, like cops, you know, they off duty and they doing shit like this. No. I hold you to a higher standard based on your profession, you know. But this was, you know, not surprising, but it may be eye-opening for some people that are in denial. You know, they love seeing us get ridiculed and abused and all these things, and they say that we're making these things up. Whoa, I'm telling you, having these, you know, everybody walking around with a camera, Big Brother is watching you. So, you know, Becky, you know, you gonna be about that life in jail, because you're gonna be somebody's cigarette bitch. So anyway, my royal family, render your voice with your beautiful divine words. And as always, my royal family, I thank you for your love. I thank you for your support. And with that said, Ashe.